Hello everybody, it's Craftbox Christy. Welcome on in everybody. I'm coming on a few minutes early because I'm in an event today. I am in the cute as a little button. I just added the little in there. Cute as a button event with the Quad Squad Creative Events Group. So I'm super excited to be here. I've been in their event quite some time, it's been a little while. But you guys, they're amazing crafters. We just watched Joy Lynn, the beautiful Joy Lynn. She has her nails so pretty and I don't. So I'm a little bit jealous. And then up after me is going to be Charmed by Sage. So you all are in for a treat with her. I'm super excited to show you what I came up with our button event today. So we're going to be playing with some vintage toys today. So let me go ahead. I need to plug my glue tool in, and I have my other tools kind of handy. So we're going to have fun. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Sam. Hi, Tony. Hello, Sandy with an I. And my beautiful Cheryl. Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm seeing comments. Thank you, sweet Lisa. 5 days, Lisa. I'm super excited. Hi, Wanda. Oh, there's my mom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because this is a timed event. I'll be on for an hour, and then, like I said, up after me is Sage, and I can't wait to see what she does. I love the little beautiful little carrots, and then Sandy's water can. I've been catching everybody. I have a couple errands to run, so you guys, I will say in the comments, I'm talking, and I'm the only person I see. I don't see anybody else's comments, so Facebook is being a little wonky, but that's okay. So you guys, we're going to be working with little vintage I'm going to be making like dingy vintage toys today, sort of, kind of. I'm going to show you different ways that you can make them. And I'm going to show you the one that I already created just for an example on what we're going to be doing. Hi, Cheryl. And we are using buttons. So let me show you. This is going to be what we are making today. I am making little, like the old-fashioned pull toys. Okay, that's what we're making. So this is my no-sew one, and we're going to be making these today. And you guys, we're using buttons throughout the craft, and we're using buttons for the wheels. I'm going to send you a message after the live. Yes, please do, Wanda. Please do. If it's to do with something, it's already on the way to you. But yes, you could definitely send me a message. I did not forget about you. Hi, Janice. Let's see who else is here. Hello, my sweet Sage. There she is. She's going to be up after me, so make sure you follow her. And make sure you're following the group, too. They are going to be in there all day today, accepting all of the requests to join the group. And they just celebrated their 1 year. So I'm super excited. Hi, Connie. Hey, guys. Welcome on in. So, like I said, we're going to be making these today. And then we're going to actually be making a little pull toy bunny family. So that's what I came up with for the buttons. So I'm going to leave this one kind of right here for now. It's not in the shot, but it's okay. I'm just going to have it handy. Thank you. No need for a message. Okay. Well, I'm still going to send you one anyway. No worries. Thank you for charming me out. Hello, Crafting Time from Minnesota. Okay. So you guys, I did prep this just a little bit because this is a timed event. I'll take us right up to the hour. So I wanted to show you guys, I just created these. As you can see, I free-handed these, and these are just little, hey, Amanda, thank you. So I free-handed these. These are just something that I came up with, and I had to work on it a little bit. So whenever I make patterns, you guys, I like to make them on chipboard. And I think I put away my chipboard. It's probably with my paper crafts. But this, you can find a pack of chipboard on Amazon. And it's just a little less flimsy than paper. And it's just super durable. So it's easy to use. And what I usually do is I usually just take like my fabric or whatever I'm working with, and I'll show you what I'm working with today. We're going to make one from scratch, but I already have one kind of pre-done for you. I'm actually using, this is batting, okay? This is just sewing batting. So I edited my video on my iPhone, so I'm putting it up on my TV. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Now I'm going to be on TV, you guys. That's funny. So what I do is usually when I do, you can go ahead and trace it, especially if you have more intricate details, but something like this is pretty easy to go ahead and kind of cut out. So what I do is I take my pattern and I just kind of position it on my piece, and I'm actually doing two. There's a front and a back, and I'm doing these kind of as a one-dimensional, you guys, but there's different ways that you can make these. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of line this up, and then I take my little clips, my sewing clips, and I just kind of put them on here, and I can just always, you know, go around them or take them off as I need. So that's usually how the sewing clips I love to use. I need to get theirs for my template. I always use, yes, and it just lasts a little longer, and then they're really easy to just kind of put them in a book or like an organizer. It's awesome to do that way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just cut this out freely, and like I said, I already have some done. Now I did coffee stain. Hi Betsy, hello my Sandy. I did go ahead and already cut these out, but I'm just kind of showing you guys what to do. I coffee stained my batting. This is totally optional. So if you don't like a primitive look, you could do this a different way, okay? I kind of made her a little bit more not coffee stained, just so you guys can kind of see. Here, I'll kind of put her in the shot while I'm cutting this. Just so you guys can kind of see, this is very diverse, and you do not have to do a bunny. You can do these little pull toys with like a duck or a chick or a sheep. It doesn't necessarily need to be Easter. Obviously, a lot of us are ready for spring, and we're wanting to, you know, make our spring and Easter crafts because we're ready for that cold weather to go away. So use cardboard. Yes, cardboard is your friend too. And especially, you guys, if you get the Dollar Tree, calendars, they're really good to use because they have a little tiny thin piece of cardboard inside, and it's just about the same as this one, as a piece of what is it? I just told you guys the name of it. I'm having live brain now. It's the chipboard. That's what I was meant to say. Live brain, you guys, live brain. There's a lot of people here. Hello, Kathy. Hello, hello, howdy, howdy. So you guys, it's going to be an awesome day. I am super glad that I'm on here early. We have a wonderful, wonderful group of people. I'm so excited for who is here today in this little event. Like, I'm honored to be in there with them. We've got Sage, and then we've got Man Panda Projects, and then we have Sandra from Country Family Roots, and then, you know, later on we have Sam, and she's probably going to do some fake bake things. I don't know, but I love her fake bakes. Hi, Sarah. Hello, how are you, Sarah? Okay, so see how easy that was? And, you know, you can decorate it however you want. And then here's the thing. You can play with the inside or the outside if you like the die more, however you want. Obviously, you want it facing, you know, whichever way you want it to. So, hi, Emily. Yes, welcome to everybody. Okay, so there is our little pattern. Now, I am going to show you the different ways that you could do it. It's okay, Sandra. It's a busy day. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ways that you could do it. So you could do a no-sew method, which I'm going to do here online with you. Let me get a couple glue sticks out because I'm going to want them. I'm going to want them because I need to go get some more glue sticks. I think that's the one thing I'm running out. But hopefully we have enough here today. There! Surprise! I was just talking about you. I don't have the lineup here in front of me, but it's definitely... Thank you for opening the craft box. Okay, so I want to show you guys... we're going to... Obviously, I told you guys we're baking a bunny family. We're going to do no-sew today for the little babies, but I did do an actual sewing project. And I know you guys, some people are sensitive to the sound of a sewing machine, so I didn't want to do it online. But we're going to finish her up. But this is Mama Bunny. Okay, so I made her basically the same way. And we are going to finish her up on live probably at the very end. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so... And then obviously you put your pull string in. So I can't get over this cuteness. Oh, you're so funny. Thank you. That makes my day, Sage, because your stuff is gorgeous. Aw. Okay. So this is the no-sew, and basically this is the sewing method. So basically I cut, this is where the bigger one came from. And then I just leave a little bit around it when I cut it out, because the main detail on this is going to be how you sew it. And basically it's just a simple stitch on the sewing machine, and then you put it inside out, okay? The only other thing I'm going to share with you about doing it this way, I will watch the replay have to go, but that's okay. Replays are available for 30 days, you guys. And I'll probably be putting some of these better crafts on the YouTube as well. So make sure you follow me on YouTube. It's the same name. So the only thing I'm going to share with you is that I did actually do a boo-boo, because I was doing this while I was watching Sandy this morning at like 9 a.m. and I was half asleep. And I don't even know if I had my glasses on, you guys. I can't even tell you if I did. So what I did was, when I was sewing it, I have to inside out it. But when I sewed in the string, I sewed the string in backwards, if you understand what I mean. So when you sew it upside down, make sure you're putting your long string on the inside. So when you sew it with the string on it, when you inside out it, the string is actually sticking out and not just your little tail sticking out. So I did do that accidentally, but it was an easy fix. I just kind of tied these two together, and she still has her little string. And honestly, I'll probably cut that piece off. So that's the only boo-boo. So we have Flopsy, Mopsy, and Oopsie. Okay, so, but we're going to work on her a little bit, but these guys, they're the little babies, so we're going to do no-sew on these. And if I am missing your comments, sometimes I don't see them, but I will have the whole day to go back and read them. I'm following you on YouTube too. Gotta go get mine over there too. Yes, yes, all the crafters have got to do it. Okay, so I want to make them all kind of facing the same way. So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do two, so if you miss how I do it the first time, you'll see it the second time, just because I wanted to make sure I didn't prep ahead of time, you guys. I don't want to prep too much. And then this is optional, but you can put little pieces in for a little bit more details. I didn't on this guy, but I'm going to on these. And then we're just going to, give them more details. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and do my more intricate detail first. So when I do this, if you never did it, most of you have done no-sew things, so you know how to use this. Now, I use this too. You're scared to try YouTube? You'll be fine, Sage. Come on, girl. You are good. You're the last person I would suspect that would actually be afraid of it. When I do this, I don't go too close to the edge, because we are going to kind of sandwich the two together. And we all know that hot glue likes to seep out. So I just do it a little bit underneath where my actual piece is. So, and sometimes it does, and that's okay, because, mistakes will happen, and, that nothing has to be perfect, and we can always trim it off. So I just kind of line it up, and then I just kind of press it down. And you guys know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you saw how we made, hi Carmen! You saw how we made our fake bake cookies, like with the same materials, and we used the coffee stained batting, and I made the little fake bake heart cookies. Those were a lot of fun to make too, and I basically did the same thing. So we're gonna basically glue all the way around, but you're going to leave a little bit at the bottom or the side, however you want to do it, to actually stuff it, because we have stuff it. I love fabric crafts. I do too. I try to mix it up on my page. You guys know I do my ATCs, and I do, I like to do different things that maybe you've never seen before, or just different things in general that is just different new ideas. And sometimes we go back to the basics too. So my page, if you guys are new to me, it's very versatile. I try to, I always open to suggestions. I try to answer questions. I try to do some instructional things on my page. So give me a follow if you think that you'd be interested. All right, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a space here so we can go ahead and stuff that. So I'm going to start it over here. And I totally forgot about the string because I'm live, but that's okay. We can go back and easily fix that. It's easier on a glue tool than it is on an actual sewing machine. So that's fine. Okay, so there I am. And with this batting, you can actually like play with it and like maneuver it. Okay, so like I said, we forgot. And look, that's a perfect example because we're all not perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull apart that piece because they get pulled kind of like from their chest. Hi, Joylyn. I loved your little carrots and butterfly. It's so cute. Okay, so I have a little hole here. Okay, easy fix, guys. So I'm just using macrame. I got this from Dollar Tree. It's not always at Dollar Tree, but I'm sure you could use yarn or whatever thick materials that you have. So what I do is I try to make myself just a little tie in the middle, just to make it look like, you know, the child's pulling that, if this was for a real child. So I just kind of make like a little knot just to kind of give it some definition. And it doesn't need to be long, but I want to try to make it longer than my other one. So I'll make it just about the same. And then we'll put that in there. We're just going to poke part of that in there. And then I think this is the second time I'm using macrame on on the Quad Squad events, you guys. I was just showing, my aunt was here to visit, and I was showing her my jeans, my denim jeans, little crabs that I made. I made those with macrame too. Okay. So obviously, you know, we can go in and just kind of trim these up a bit. Wherever you think, you know, you're seeing that glue. But now we left the opening, okay? Just want to make sure it's all dry and there's no like holes. Make sure you have it all covered. And you have to, I will say you do have to carefully stuff this thing, because otherwise, if you're not careful and if you're just like moving really fast or hard, you could push everything through and then you'll make a hole, and then you don't want to do that. So, all right, guys. So, ooh, I'm running over my polyfill. So I have polyfill. You guys, I got the deal of a century. I got one of those big, huge boxes of this polyfill at my local thrift store, and it was marked $10, which is an amazing deal already, but it was half off day. Hi everyone, please go first, follow, come back and visit often. Yes, thank you. I did forget my chopstick, but that's okay. We have paintbrushes for this because some of you may not have a chopstick, but I like to use chopsticks to actually push my polyfill. But I got this big, huge box of polyfill, you guys, for $5, and it's going to last me a while, and I'm excited about it. Hi, Melanie. My aunt flew in last night. She had to ask her husband to bring her a coat to the airport because it was going to be cold, and she definitely didn't need a coat here. So if you guys are new to my page, I'm from Florida, hence the flamingo back here. And not this afternoon, but probably tomorrow afternoon, I actually have exciting little thing to share with you guys too. It's kind of to do with my page and my location and all that. So, yeah, she went back to Buffalo, and she definitely didn't need a coat here. It's definitely warm here in Florida. We have our colder mornings, but it's for the people that live up north. It's it's snowing now. No, I told her to bring back some sunshine. I'm sorry. It's hard to pack sunshine in a suitcase. But before we know it, guys, spring will be here, and then we'll be complaining about the heat again, right? Some of us will. Okay, so I just kind of like to stuff it just like that. And I got my hair in my eye. That doesn't help. There we go. So I'm going to show you how I like to glue my pieces together, okay? Because I'm going to try to do them just like I did before. All right, so this is going to be, oh, this is going to be so cute. I love it. And it depends. If you don't like things really stuffy, you don't have to stuff it that much, you know? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to go on one side of it, just all the way across. And you don't have to have a lot because once glue sticks to fabric, it's there. It doesn't really go anywhere. And if you have to push it back in, you can. And then I just kind of pull it. That's how I do it. I just kind of sandwich it together. Hi, Sue. Sue, you're in my event today. Well, not my event. It is the Quad Squad Creative Events Group event, but I am excited to be presenting. And I think the next one we'll just kind of do one section at a time, but I just kind of like to pull. Or the other thing that you can do with this is you can use those clips that I was showing you, which was still attached. And you can let that do the work for you. So that's probably a smarter idea. That's usually what I do, but you know, my brain, I forget. What are my other clips? There we go. There's another one. So that way you get a little bit more precise, and then you don't have that that polyfill kind of sticking out at the bottom. Okay, so there's that. So we'll let that dry here for a second. Now we're gonna get our buttons to use for our wheels. Hello, Just Jackie Crafting, how are you? At least the sun is shining today here in Indiana. Yes, that's a good sign. My grandson said that Florida has some colder than normal weather this year. It has been. You know, it snowed in some northern parts of Florida. I'm actually like in Tampa Bay area, so it doesn't get to snow. I almost went on a road trip though, you guys, almost. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna tell you, I find some of the like dark colored, almost black and brown buttons, and when you're doing primitive, it's perfect for this kind of thing. So I will say those little jars usually don't have two of the same kind, but that's okay because not all wheels are the same. I mean, in your car mainly, it needs to be. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and put our little buttons on here, and we're gonna sew them on just like normal, like for wheels. Now before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little bunny ear shape right here, just because that's an easy thing that we can do first. And it's not gonna mess up our sewing. So, and like I said, you guys, if I don't see all the comments, it's just because they're going by so quickly and Facebook doesn't always show them to me on my phone. But I will go back and reply. Okay, so this should be pretty good. And like I said, we can go in and just kind of trim off some of those pieces we don't need. But I'm going to have like the bunny following like the family, so they're going to all kind of face the same way. There we go. All right, so that should be good. Should be nice and closed. It is, and just run your finger through here to see. It's a mix of sun and clouds in Ohio. Well, you know, that's better than all rain and snow, right? Gotta look at the bright side. 52 here tomorrow, and Wednesday it's supposed to rain. And I know my friends in Arizona told me the weather. Well, Sandy had Alexa tell me the weather, but of course it might change, so you never know. All right, you guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and take, you can just use thread. I'm just going to use some of the embroidery thread, and let me just kind of put it through here real quick. I'm one of those people that I like to kind of tie it off too. It's a lovely day here in Canada, Ruth. Oh, the Decoupage Factory. Well, welcome on in, Ruth. Thank you so much for joining me. I have some family in Canada, and I was originally born in Niagara Falls, the New York side though. But still, we like our Canada family and our friends. I have a few people that follow me from there. Okay, so you guys, again, I'm going to show you guys what I do with my clips. So if I want to keep my button in one spot, I just kind of, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but sometimes I keep my button held together with the clips or a clothespin. You guys, that was way too funny. It's always happens on live. Hi, Ty. How are you? I'm going to have to grab another button, though, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just do this for you. So I'm just going to do about 2 stitches through each button. And I'm doing this just so it looks a little bit more authentic. And I would say you can make these 3D. You can make them more realistic and do like a front and a back like I did with this one. I didn't put eyes or anything on that. But you can make them as more intricate. But because I'm going to place them in a basket as a family going one way, I didn't really need to do the back. Okay, so like I said, you could use a clothespin or however you want to hold it. But I'm just going to kind of do the old-fashioned sew. And if you guys tell me I can't sew, I'm not going to listen to you, because yes, you can. You're here too, Cheryl. Thank you. Hello, Upton customer. Wait, what is that? Oh, customer services lightning woke up to snow in Vermont. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I've never been to Vermont. I've drove through it, but I think that was where do you guys have Wawa? I want to say that's where I found my first Wawa, but maybe not. So sometimes I have to kind of go through and see. You guys, I created my page because I used to have family and friends tell me, oh my gosh, I can't craft. I could not do what you do. And it was so frustrating because yes, you can. And the whole like mission for my page is that you can believe in yourself. These are adorable. Did you trace the bunny? I drew the bunny and then traced it. Yes. Thank you for participating in the event. You're welcome. Hey, Melissa. All right. So I think I got pretty much this button in. And you guys, you can also glue them too, but I just wanted to be a little bit more, you know, just more authentic, make it look more authentic with this. So you guys, at the end, I'm going to do my bigger bunny. We're going to do the buttons on her. And wait till you see, my husband actually helped me with my bigger bunny. The Decoupage Factory. Good morning, sweet friend. Hi, Doodles. I missed you coming in, my friend. Okay. Then we're going to take our second button. I think that button was just really cheap plastic. Some of these are really good quality. And these are ones that I found in the Dollar Tree. So we're just going to do like a cross stitch type thing. The 4 corners. So whether you could sew or not, this is an easy project to do. And they're just super cute. And they're very different. Especially if you like vintage old and vintage toys. Things like that. All right, I'm just going to get one more out of here. There we go. And then I will go ahead and cut that off. And there is our little buttons for our little rabbit. They're little wheels. We had snow in July. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hi, Denise. Yes, my sweet Denise is here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's pretty much our body. Now we just got to work on detail. Now, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way because I don't need to show you this stuff anymore. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of the sisal. I've been using a lot of this sisal lately. We just need a few strands to put in our little bows. So I'm only going to take a little bit out, and then I'm even going to probably just kind of twist it together. And we can always trim this up. And I have my coffee stained pieces. So we're going to make a little bow. It's a mess over here, you guys, but that's okay. So cute, Christy. Thank you. I wanted to do something different. All right. And buttons are small, so we had to do something in a more smaller, you know, so the buttons had to be the star of the show. That's the way I looked at it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little string around the bunny's neck. And then I will go ahead and make a bow. And of course, we'll put a little button on it as too. Can you take a pic of the pattern and send it to me? Yes, I can do that, Sue. I can try to post it like on a separate post and maybe put it like in the comments. Maybe I can do that. I'm sure I'll be able to work out something. Okay, so like I said, sisal is it's almost like, it's a very wiry grass type thing. Girl, I'm so over it. It's still snowing, Betsy. Oh my gosh. It's coming. It's going to come to an end. I promise. I know it's so hard. It affects your mood. And I trust me, I lived in Pittsburgh, and after living in Florida most of my life, because I don't really remember when I lived in New York, and it got to me too. I mean, I totally get it. I definitely hear you guys, understand what you're going through anyway. So look at the detail that makes on there. Just that little bit. I absolutely love it. Okay. So you guys, I have some buttons, and I think I'm going to use something like that. I think this one's going to get a floral button. These are just buttons that my friend gave me. Like, I don't... Look at this button, you guys. It has like 6 holes in it, 8 holes, 9 holes, something like that. It's so crazy to me. But these are super cute. So I'm going to use these little buttons. And then I'm also going to do a little bell. We'll put a bell on the big girl too, on Big Mama. So I also use this wire now. I found this wire through, let's see, Little Jumbled Market, Michelle from her group. She uses them too. All the time. So what I do is, I'm just putting a little bit more detail. I'm wrapping this through. And now I can just stick it through here and have a little bell on her as well. And the way I make the little curly cues like I did on this one. My husband was born and raised in Clifton Springs, New York. I don't know where that is, Sue. I've never heard of that one. We'll do the end of my paintbrush again, because this one's just a little guy. So I just kind of curly cue it around my paintbrush. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. Nothing new there. And then the same thing with this one. Windy and cold here today. March definitely came in like a lion. Oh my gosh. Well, we're supposed to start seeing, when is the first day of spring again? It's only a few weeks away right now, right? Something like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my button. I'm not going to sew this one, you guys. I'm just going to glue this one on here. Now, there is something missing on this bunny. I know you guys can see. We are missing an eye on her because she can't see right now. Oh, I think I need to add more glue to this one. That's okay. I'll hold that there for a second. So you guys, I get like these teddy bear eye kits, and I get them from Amazon. And I'm using the little bitty guys today. I can't believe that clip broke online. That's just my luck, you guys. I'm telling you all the time. All right, and then I have my little pokey tool. My friend Kim from Treasure Truck by Kimmy always talks about her little friend that made her a pokey tool, and she has beautiful little things on it. So what I do is I just kind of see where I want my eye, and I just kind of poke a hole where I want it, just to kind of give me an idea of where I'm going to place the eye. Now, I don't necessarily keep these on, but I think today we're just going to keep it on. Can you put a link for the wire? Yes, I put a link for the wire. I think it's only a few pages back, but I can do it on this feed too, if you'd like. Yes, it is missing the cottontail too. Yes, I know. I got to get that one rolling too. So I just put a tiny bit of glue. I probably put way too much glue at that point, but it's okay because we're going to shove it in here. Excuse my dog, probably sees a person walking their dog. The only cottontail stuff I have is this blue stuff, but it's okay. Because we're going to do that too. Okay. And then I call this, you guys, remember when I made my Fraggle, when I made my Boober Fraggle with the 80s event? I still have so much of this yarn. So this is the only color yarn I have, but it's that really chenille, fluffy yarn, and that's probably going to do two. When you cut yarn, some of it falls when you have this stuff. So all I have is the blue yarn, but that's okay. They're going to be the blue family. I would probably dingy these up, but I did not get to. Welcome on in. First time watching you. Thank you. I didn't get to catch your name, but it will go back. Okay, I didn't position the eyes exactly like I wanted, but that is okay. So there is our first little bunny that we made. Our first little bunny on wheels with our buttons. Hey, girlfriend. Somebody, okay, so who was that? I didn't get to see who was the first time watching me. Oh, yes, I see you all the time. What was your first name? Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you for giving me all those little compliments. I appreciate it. You guys, when I'm not with my husband or my family, you guys are my second family, and I spend all the time with you that I have. Y'all are my hobby. I can't afford life without working, but y'all, I love you. You're my family. Okay, so I'm going to try to get done a second bunny, and we probably put some more little details in here because now I'm not chit-chatting like crazy. So make sure you're watching Sage after me. And if you're not in this event group and you're just kind of scrolling through Facebook and you found me, I'm in the Quad Squad creative event group, and I have the description right there at the top of my page. When the video ends, you can go back to it and then click on that. Thank you. Aw, you're so funny. I love you guys too. Okay, I want to make sure they're all facing the same way. There we go. I can take this off now. I'm not worried about getting burned. You guys are worth it to me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remember to put my string down because this is like my little pulley. All right, in fact, I'm going to start over here so I don't forget again. So hopefully we'll finish one more bunny and then we'll finish up Mama Bunny over here. She's almost done. And then we're going to put them in a basket and make them look really cute, like a little vintage toy family. It's the Toy Story, like a Toy Story. That's what I'm going to call them, the Toy Story. The Easter Toy Story. Now it's funny because I cut that right on the fold, so I don't need to actually glue that piece. And then I was trying to see if I made sure I told you everything when I was making the first one. So when I make the second one, I'm going to put just a little bit of this polyfill in here, just so I can fill up the ear first. Because you want to get your tiny spaces first. Otherwise, your big spaces get in the way. And then you can't stuff the smaller spaces. If that makes sense. Is that what it makes sense what I'm saying? So you guys know that our replays are going to be only available for 30 days. So obviously, you know, you definitely want to watch. But the great thing about replays is you could kind of, you know, if you don't like chit chat, because some people don't, you can actually just skip through it and just kind of see the steps on how people make things. And it still supports their page. That's what I like about it. But I will be uploading some of these to YouTube and everything, you guys. So no worries there. Okay. I'm going to pull this back a little bit because I didn't leave myself enough room. But that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that there. And then I'm going to get my polyfill. I think I have thread or eyelash or something. Do you guys always get eyelashes in your hair, in your ear, in your eye? She can't type while she's doing the lives. No. That's something I cannot do. I am not that talented. I don't have another device too at the moment. We're working on it, but it's just not in the budget right now. I just lowered my bill, for goodness sakes. It's always been expensive. Okay. So let's stuff this bunny real quick here. And like I said, I'm going to use just the end of my, you can use a chopstick, a skewer, just don't use the pokey part, or, you know, your paintbrush, however you want to do it. Or you don't have to do it this way. And I will also tell you this. You could technically just do a regular head and then do the ears later. I'm going to teach you guys. I have a craft coming up, not an event or anything, but on my own schedule where I'm going to teach you guys how to make just the cutest little bunny ears from almost nothing. My husband's work phone is calling, which I'm sure he's going to be very happy that they're calling him. Like, it's your day off. It's the one day off we have together, is Saturday. So it's hard sometimes. Okay, let me stuff the rest of this bunny. I have 20 minutes, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and stuff the rest of this bunny, and then we'll work in the details. So when you have small openings, you can do small and then just go big later. Okay, now I've lost all the comments. So if you guys are commenting, last thing I saw was Joy. Thank you all very much, too, for having me. I appreciate you, Joy, Sandra, Lynn, and Triple L Lisa. You guys are awesome. You do an amazing events. Hi, Dawn. Now I see you. Did your aunt make it home safe? Yes. I texted her last night about 11:30, and she did make it home safe. And I'm sure the dogs, she also has a deaf dog. Her name is Lily. She was rescued for the Bahamas. Fairly larger dog and a huge golden retriever. So I'm sure they jumped her when she came in the door because I don't think she's ever been away from her dogs that long, which is kind of funny. My dog, I've not been away from my dogs longer than 3 days. So this little vacation I'm going on it will be probably a little rough for me too, because I'm going to miss them. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to go ahead and use these clips to kind of hold it together. Where'd my other clip go? I know I have another one. You guys, whenever I'm crafting and I'm on an event, I lose my stuff. I mean, let's face it, I lose it all the time anyway, but I tried. Okay. One thing I forgot to do on him, we're going to do real quick before I get started on Mama, is we have to give them some color. So I have my Distress ink, and I'm going to do just a little bit of pink on the nose. Just a little tiny bit on the edge of the nose. And then I'm going to use, that's not that one. I just use makeup brushes, you guys. I love my makeup brushes. They're perfect for this kind of thing. And you guys know I've been playing more with these distress inks since I found some on clearance at Michael's. So check out your local Michael's. That's one little detail that I did forget to show you guys. So here I am showing you guys. So there's the pink on there. Just a little light pink is fine. My craft room hides things from you. That's so funny. Okay. So I'm going to sew her button on later. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to work on Mama, and then I will maybe put more details on these, and then we'll see how much time we have, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to sew because I have to finish Mama. Okay, so let me show you. Oh, let me do this real quick before I lose this piece. This is the bunny's ear, the extra ear thing that I want to put in there. It's so cute. The struggle is real. I know it's real for all of us. I do. I know it's real for all of us. This little bunny, these little bunnies in my brain, they have like their butts facing up. If I'm allowed to say that. I don't know Facebook, but I'm saying it. I'm talking about bunny bums. So that's why I wanted to put their little cottontail up like that. So guys, I had no breakfast. I think my husband's taking me to breakfast, but I'll be watching everybody at the table. He'll get over it. Okay, so we're gonna finish Mama up and then just kind of work on some stuff. So my husband was so sweet, you guys. I got a little drill for Christmas this year, and he made me these little wood pieces, but they're buttons. Isn't that cute? By the way, did anybody know? It's fine. It's fine. Did anybody know what the largest button is on the world record? I'm going to ask that question. And if you answer the question right, you will get Happy Mail from me. But I Googled it just for this event. If anybody doesn't know, I will go through it and I'll show you, but I want to know if anybody knows. So you guys, we are using these. We're just going to glue them, okay? I'm not going to sew them because I'd have to get something really good to sew that with. So I'm going to show you how it looks like they're going to be sewed. So I have this yarn. I got green because she has a little bit of green in her bow that I already made for her. I was hoping I didn't prep too much, but I'm glad I didn't. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue in here, and then I'm going to use my pokey tool and kind of stuff. Well, I'm going to try to stuff it in there. I don't know if that's going to work. I may have to use a pen. This was my husband's idea, you guys, not mine. Let me try that again. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. Like I said, husbands have great ideas, but sometimes they don't always work because they're not in the craft room like us. I'm trying to make it look like it's in the buttonhole, but I don't think it'll work. Maybe. We'll try it for a second. Just checking. Drafting. Did you Google, sister? Let me see. Little over 7 feet. Dawn, you're getting Happy Mail from me. That's the first one I saw. If anybody else said it, just guessing. I'm not sure if it's right. Jackie, did you say it too? No, Jackie, it was 7 feet. Dawn got it. And if there was anybody else that got it in before Dawn, because Facebook will tell me the real time that the thing came in, I will send Happy Mail too. Dawn, I think I have your address, dear, because my mom sent you a card once, right? Okay. That didn't work. So we're just going to make it look like a real button just sitting. So I'm just going to glue this. I would say You can probably use Thick and Quick or tacky glue, but just for Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and just glue it down. It'll be fine. Just for the Facebook Live, because I only have 12 minutes, which isn't bad, but I still wanted to put some more details. All right, and there's the other one. So you guys, even if you don't have a button, the color or the size you need, I'm just telling you, you could make your own little buttons. Some of my woodcutters out there already make buttons. So, all right, so let me get this a little bit more stable. I wanted to use plenty of buttons today, you guys. I didn't want to disappoint. It was all that storm stuff, so I didn't say anything. Oh, that's okay. That is okay, girl. It is fine. All right, so isn't she adorable, you guys? Look at Mama Bunny. She's like a little toy bunny. Okay, I'm gonna put her over here because I think she needs a pom-pom, so we have to make a pom-pom for her, which I think I'm just gonna have to glue in 2 places. Like I said, guys, you could probably put anything on it, but she's just gonna have, I'm gonna dingy this up. You guys know I'll take a picture. Love these, they're so cute. Thank you. You guys know I gotta do something different. Okay. All right, now we're gonna make her a little bow, you guys. I have my grungy fabric here. Make her a little bow, and we're gonna give her a button just like her baby. So I'm just gonna do my little thingy thing. My thingy thing that I do. My little bows. My little just crossbows in the air. That's what I say. I just kind of do it like that in the air. And it works out pretty well. That one might be too long, but maybe not. So I just do it like this. You ought to make a kit for these buddies. You think? I don't know if you guys would like them. If you guys would like them, please let me know. I'll be happy to share. And obviously I'm going to put the little template on there. Okay. Now I'm going to get a little bit more of my sisal. She's bigger, so her sisal can kind of go everywhere. And then I'm just going to tie it. Just going to tie it. We're just going to tie it. If you mean for the wooden buttons, yes, please. Oh, it's okay, Melissa. Girl, this isn't my normal time. I'm just in an event. Do you follow the Quad Squad, Melissa? You should. They're awesome. I love my crafty friends on here. Okay. So there she is. And of course she's going to have her little button. So I already kind of put like a little tie on her, but that's okay. Let me move this so you guys can see what I'm working on. This is Mama. And then she has a little bow in her hair too because she's Mama. She gets to spoil herself with bows too. And then I had a heart for her. And I think I'm going to put the heart, on her butt, but I think I'm going to put it, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have this black and white check that was from something the other day. So I'm going to put a little patch on her little Buddha, her little bottom there, and then I'm going to put the heart there. So she's going to look a little bit more primitive. I will also dingy up some of her other stuff. Yes, please. Okay, so you guys tell me what you're asking for. Are you wanting a kit to make the bunnies like this, or the little bunnies, or both? or the buttons? Because I need to know what you guys mean. I need to know what I'm making. Otherwise, you guys will be disappointed if I don't make the right thing. Okay. How stinking cute is she? Look at her, you guys. This is Mama Bunny. Okay. So I think she's done. One of her babies is pretty much done. I think I have to put a little patch on that one too, which I have a little bit left, so I can do that. And then Sage is up in 6 minutes, you guys. 6 minutes. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. And then what I do is I'm just putting her in this basket. So you guys, this is just a basket that I got at Goodwill. And I did put a little bit of brown ink on it. I'm gonna, you know, make this a little bit more primitive. But I'm gonna put my little bunnies in here with their little strings. What I was thinking about doing was doing like the strings from butt to the front of them, like they're in a row. Definitely a kit. Okay, a kit. Okay. Okay, I'll work on that, you guys. All right, so let's see. We have about 5 minutes. I think I can finish him in 5 minutes. And then the only other thing I was going to do, guys, is you can put carrots. And these are from Dollar Tree. These would look so cute in here, too, if you put a little bit of Distress ink on them. I'm so glad you guys love these. I was hoping you guys would love them because, you know, when I'm in events, I have to go a little bit all out for them because I don't want to disappoint my people. Definitely don't want to disappoint my people. Okay, so I'm not going to finish his buttons because I want to sew them on like I did the others, but that's okay. So I'll show you a little bit more detail what I did. So I'm going to put his nose just the very tip. And I'm just doing it straight from the ink, you guys. You could use a brush if you want. When you have coffee stain things, as long as it's dry, it's okay to use your pad there. It'll be fine. Now with this, oops, I'm gonna do the inside of her ear, his ear, whatever. They could be whatever gender you want. And I'm gonna kind of color it. It's kind of neat. I've been playing with fabrics and oxidized inks and stuff. I'm so glad. Hi, Giselle. I just now saw you. Thanks for popping in. Okay. So there is my little, I'm going to give her a little bit of a tip on her nose there. There's that. All right. Now I'm going to take, I love this. I only have one piece of this left because I used it on another craft the other day. So I'm going to take, this is like a checkered, I coffee stained that. And then I'll just use, I'm going to use this, this is another pink. So I'll use this one. This fur is everywhere. I'm probably going to not end up using that, but I'll probably make a cute little bow. And then I'll just do another eyeball. And we'll lay them in there together. Oh my goodness. There we go. Crafting is messy sometimes, you guys. But it's okay. I'm just going to tie a little bow for now. Just so you guys can kind of see. Oh, and that's darling. Look at that. So cute. Okay, one more eye. I have it right here. 3 minutes. Because I have to use up all my time. We're going to poke it in. Aw, you guys are so fun. You guys, I have so much fun. I need to be in more events. Although my husband, he's very sweet. He made those buttons, you guys, for me. That whole little. I have to tell him now. Wait till I tell him. Hey guys, hey honey, they want us to make this stuff now. he's gonna be hooting and hollering. Nah, he'll be fine. He'll help me. Maybe put the buttons your husband made on the basket wheels. Oh, that would be cute too. I appreciate you guys for inviting me. It was so much fun. You guys, these turned out even cuter than I expected. His eye, I don't think I stuffed him enough, you guys, but I'll work on him. His eye's a little buggy. But again, let's just do this. I can always unglue him. I'm going to go ahead and put his little wheels on so he looks complete. Because we do have 2 minutes. Miss Sage is probably getting ready to get on here in just a minute. But we'll go ahead and put the family together because they want to be together. And you guys, I did put a little bit more detail and greenery on one of them. But you don't have to do it. I think I'll go ahead and work on it just a little bit more. But we're gonna put them together. And there they are as a family. Oh, how cute. How cute. You guys, I can't see because all the comments are in the way. I need to like hold it up here. But yes, there's our little cute little bunnies, our little vintage toy pull toy bunnies that we used with buttons. And I hope this was up to your standards, my creative quad squad. And I hope I gave you another idea use for your buttons because I know they're all in our craft room. And yes, these little bunnies want to hop out right now, but there you go. There they are. They're so cute, you guys. All right, guys, it's 12 o'clock. Let's go watch Sage with Charmed by Sage. I put her up in the comments, so check her out. And thanks for following. Thank you always, guys. Bye.